BBC News. The US Justice Department says tax returns belonging to the former President Donald Trump must, after all, be handed over to Congress. The department also disclosed a memo from last year indicating that Mr. Trump had urged officials to claim, falsely, that his election defeat was corrupt. The Israeli Foreign Minister Yair Lapid has accused Iran of exporting terrorism after a deadly attack on an Israeli-operated oil tanker off the coast of Oman. 2 crew members, a Briton and a Romanian, were killed. Mr. Lapid demanded a harsh response, saying Iranian terrorism harmed freedom of shipping. The United States has imposed sanctions on 2 of Cuba's top police officers and the National Revolutionary Police Force, following the suppression of anti-government demonstrations earlier this month. President Biden said more sanctions against Cuba would follow unless there were drastic changes on the island. The former president of El Salvador has been granted Nicaraguan nationality days after he was the subject of an international arrest warrant for corruption. Salvador Sanchez Seren and 9 other officials from the former left-wing administration have been accused of embezzlement, but they say they're being persecuted by the new government in El Salvador. Australia's 3rd largest city, Brisbane, is to go into lockdown shortly in an attempt to contain the spread of the Delta strain of coronavirus. The Deputy Premier of Queensland said millions of residents in Brisbane and several other areas would be ordered to stay at home for 3 days. The top Nigerian sprinter, Blessing Okagbare, has failed a drugs test and has been thrown out of the Tokyo Olympics. The Athletics Integrity Unit said in a statement that she'd tested positive for human growth hormone earlier this month. It gave no further comment. Okagbare won her heat of the women's 100 metres on Friday and was due to line up in the semi-final. BBC News.